Hello, dear friend. Happy Sunday. Today's Gospel, John chapter 10, verse 1 to verse 10. The theme of our reflection is, whose voice? On this Good Shepherd Sunday and Vocation Sunday, we reflect on the invitation of Christ, the Good Shepherd, and our response to his call. He says in today's Gospel that the true shepherd enters by the gate. His sheep follow him because he calls them, he knows each one of them by name, and they are able to recognize his voice. This really makes him the true gate, the real door of the sheepfold, and he gives life, for he came that they may have life and have it in abundance. For us who today claim to be sheep in the fold of the Good Shepherd, do we recognize his voice? Quite often the fake may look like the genuine, the quack may sound like the real, but are we fond of his voice, much so to be able to recognize him when he calls us? In that passage, Jesus mentioned thieves and brigands. They still exist today, and their voices are even louder today. So, whose voice do we listen to? Especially in times of difficulty, in times of need? Do we prefer the voices of the new age, which glorify the self, in place of the voice of the true shepherd that invites us to true pastures, green pastures, and still waters? The image of Christ as a shepherd points to his love for us as a king of our lives, and he wants to rule in our hearts. But we need to be able to recognize his voice, follow his voice, so that we can truly have his life in abundance. This we can do when we are able to approach his life-giving word and his Eucharist, his body and blood. Then we shall have life and have it in abundance. God bless you.